Hello, my name is Casey Davis, and I'm a junior at Auburn University Montgomery, working on getting my dual master's degree in early and elementary school education. While completing my preschool practicum, we were assigned the role of discussing a personal, cultural, or family tradition and how we could integrate this experience into our own classroom setting. As I reflected on the premise of the assignment, a great many things came to mind. When I think of family traditions that encompass activities that can aid in the classroom, one particular tradition stood out to me. I come from a very large family that is extremely close. Every year since before I was born, probably close to 35 years, we have always met at a family home to celebrate Christmas. More recently, we have met at our family lake house on Lake Martin. Friday night, everyone usually arrives at the house and we share a meal together. This is the time for us to catch up on what everyone has been up to. We are big on the family meals because we usually make really yummy food, and my grandmother has a tradition of making homemade desserts like pecan brickle, buckeyes, and coconut balls. Saturday morning, we usually have a huge breakfast and start our day. Activities throughout the day vary depending on the weather during December. We go on hikes, sit by a warm bonfire, play board games, and just enjoy each other's company. I never realized that some of the activities we have done for years could actually lead to positive developmental growth for myself and the younger kids in my family until taking the preschool class and preschool practicum through AUM. Please reference the Davis Family Christmas poster for pictures of the activities I'm about to discuss. The picture, labeled Decorating the Tree, displays the lake-themed tree we decorate every year. Ornaments from around the world hang from its branches. I think it's cool to look at each one, guess where they are from, and see how the different cultures around the world depict Christmas and the lake and embody them in an ornament. The next set of photos, labeled Making Christmas Cookies, are probably one of my all-time favorite traditions. Using a family recipe passed down by my aunt's side of the family, we spend a good part of our day making homemade sugar cookies. In the morning, we spend time mixing the ingredients, kneading the dough so it is the right consistency, and rolling the dough out and cutting them into Christmas-shaped themes. This would be a great activity to do with children in a classroom because they could incorporate multiple subjects during the activity. We could practice our math skills by measuring out the ingredients and use critical thinking skills to categorize cookie cutters by shapes, themes, or colors. Children can also use their fine motor skills to knead the dough with their hands, roll the dough out with the small rolling pins, and use cookie cutters to cut out their cookie shapes. This would be a yummy snack activity. There are tons of cookie cutter options that teachers can find that relate to different unit themes. For example, the preschool on campus is doing desert theme this semester, so we could use cactus cookie cutters and decorate cookies to mirror the desert themes the kids are learning about. I actually plan on incorporating a variation of this activity into my third day of teaching during my practicum. The most important reason I love this tradition is because it gives me time to spend with my younger nieces. They feel comfortable telling me about their likes and dislikes, and it gives me an opportunity to get to know them better. Over the weekend, I usually enjoy reading books to the younger kids, and I somehow always get roped into playing with blocks to build tall towers while the parents get some well-deserved rest. After a long day of playing, eating, and napping, we make our way to bed. Sunday morning, we wake up and cook another delicious breakfast, and everyone starts to pack up to head home. Every year, our family Christmas celebration gets better and better. I love reminiscing on the experiences I had as a child compared to those that I get to experience as an adult. These types of occurrences are extremely important to me because some years, this is the only time we get to see certain family members. I think it is important for families to have traditions because it shows where we have been and shows where we are going. Creating traditions allows families to create a bond and also create memories. When family members pass away, we get to keep their memory alive by the memories we create through these family traditions. I think it's so important for teachers to share their cultural, personal, and family traditions with their students. By allowing students to have a window into our lives, it can create a deeper conversation where they feel comfortable to share their own traditions. By creating this open dialogue, it can make students more aware and accepting of other people's cultures and traditions.